now, as opposed to what I thought I was gonna, what I thought I was gonna feel about it when it first came in. Big shout out to the Megan Young show. She says, this season is amazing. I love the first season as well, but this is my favorite. Raven is definitely my favorite character. Big shout out to you, Megan. Yo, it's good to have you up in here, late night live. So let's get started. Late Ill Kid at OneYoungsta, hold it down, bringing that street geek and nerd soul. What is up, my people? Today, all year, coming with another wonderful episode of On Screen. We are here to talk about, of course, the one, the only Titans. But first, I got to give a big shout out to Geek Fine Art, who did the artist sponsored wall behind me. Also, big shout out to KURO Brand. That's right, KURO Brand for hitting me off, giving me some gear, sending me some stuff. I always represent them on the channel. They help us pay the bills. So super, super dope. Turn this joint to the back because, brother, look, bro, I can't be blocking the light. I got to shine. But, hit me with a snap back for the big-headed brothers. So with that said, it's good to have all y'all coming through. Good to see everybody roll in because we got some stuff to talk about. Like, yo, bruh, this show is, this show is, this show is, yo, this show is way better than it has a right to be. Straight up. Like, I'm not even fronting. Big shout out to the Mega Show. She said, I love your channel so much. Never miss an episode. Word. Thank you. Oh, man. Really? Thank you. Thank you. It's good to see you come through. It's good to have you roll in. We got some folks chilling and all that jazz. So we're going to have a good time. So, with that said, I want to get started off. Megan said it, her favorite character. We might as well get started off with Raven. Raven is going through another period of growth right now, where I'm glad that she met up with Starfire later on in the episode, but she's going through another period where she's going to need someone to lean on. And I'm glad that she's seeking help, but old girl at the Lord at the broke down spot, that ain't the place for her. You know what I'm saying? It's just not the spot for her. But she's back with Starfire now, which is good. I do like that she's getting visions. I do like that the kind of horror aspect of like playing with the card and everything is coming back because that's something about Raven's character that I thought was really intriguing when it first started. Um, just the way she could flip a show into a horror element like that and then come right back. I've always thought that was really cool and just very engaging when it comes from like you're just chilling watching a show and you're like you get a scare real quick or you get something that's really weird. And seeing her in a place where she's at a transition period where she's getting more visions now, where she's having these dreams, but she's also building in her powers, is something that is not only important for her, but important to the team that they're there to support her through this time because her power can easily pull her, you know what I'm saying, to the dark side. Shouts out to all my Star Wars people. Late night live tonight. We're covering Titans now and Mandalorian after that, and then we're going to get into some Disney Plus after that. But yeah, I think it's a good a good way to get her, I guess, acclimated to the changes that her powers can bring in a place where she can be kind of helped or shepherded along or assisted. You know what I'm saying? Because you if she's out there on her own with people that don't know her like that, they'll just think she's a crazy demon child. Well, okay, hold up. She is a demon child. But you know what I mean? Like she's evil. Like she's not inherently evil. Like she has probably a high propensity to go evil, but she ain't evil evil. You know what I'm saying? She ain't like that. Um, Another thing that I like this episode is seeing the more malicious side of Cadmus. Because of course, like I said, Beast Boy was stupid for even trying to stay there. Why in the world would he be interested in I don't understand why he would want to be in that space, knowing that they made Connor. You know what I'm saying? You know they dirty. You know they into some dirty stuff. But he stays, and they're experimenting on him. He don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? And they're turning him into a killing machine. Like they've already had him kill somebody. And seeing Mercy run this place is it's crazy, yo. Like Mercy is, Lamborghini Mercy. Woo! Man, that girl is not thirsty though. She thirsty for blood. All right, she thirsty for blood. But I love seeing her in this sense, knowing that she's the number one for Lex Luthor, and how that'll play out, how that'll work its way into our story further down the line, especially seeing that we have people like Cal, like Bruce around that are, easily going to interact with the cast from time to time, because we got Bruce in this episode. So seeing what Cadmus is doing to Gar, first I feel sorry for him, because I don't want nobody to be a lab rat. And most especially my peeps on the team, you know what I'm saying? So I don't want nobody to be a lab rat, most especially, any of my folks on my team, and then also being used to just kill innocent people. Well, I guess that doctor worked for Cadmus, so I mean, she knew she was doing wrong. She was doing evil stuff, but I don't know. I mean, it still don't mean she should get mauled by a tiger, man. Like I don't know. I don't know. I don't know the answer for that, but I just know I don't want him to have that on his conscience after he leaves. And if they're doing this stuff to Gar, who knows? Like, only God knows what they're doing to Connor. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully we won't find that out later. I'll tell you why, because of how I feel about this episode. But hopefully we don't find that out. Maybe it'll just be, kind of like referenced along as we move along in the show. So yeah, I don't know if we'll get into exactly what they're doing, but maybe we'll hear a hint here or there of what went on or what goes on or what they're still planning to do with Connor. But that said, I want to slide that to the side for a second. And the scene where everybody comes together, let me know if I'm tripping. And when I say everybody, I'm talking about Dawn, Donna, Starfire, and Raven. Tell me if I'm tripping. I thought it was Danny the Street for a second. And maybe it was. They haven't like super revealed. I mean, maybe Batman did it, but Batman couldn't also do. There were some things that I don't think Batman could do. But regardless, for a moment, I thought that was Danny the Street that was doing that. And now that we know that it's not, it's I don't know. It's kind of like, I really would have liked that little, I really would have liked that little link up. You know what I'm saying? Like a little, like just a little piece of attachment and connection to Doom Patrol for a second. I mean, we got Gar, so I guess, that makes sense enough. But I just think it would have been cool for a second, it would have been cool for a second to have, just Danny the Street interacting with other heroes that don't know who he is, in effect to help, spurn the healing process of that team so they can go on to be heroes, similar to how he helped out the Doom Patrol. I just thought that would have been cool. That would have been a nice connection. That would have been awesome. Maybe it was. I don't know. Maybe they just left it ambiguous for the case. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. But I would love it if it is. That being said, let's talk about your boy Bruce that came through. First, the actor that plays Bruce, and I cannot think of his name, and I apologize, like much respect, because the dude is killing it as Bruce. On the fighting side, like the choreography, dude pulls it off pretty well. Now, I mean, of course, I know there's a stunt double that comes in and does flips and stuff. But on the close-up shots, he looks like, he got that old man strength. You know what I'm saying? That's the strength that I can only pray for when I hit my like 50s, 60s, stuff like that. I want that old man strength. So when a little young Thundercat, all right, come up, I was like, you know what I'm saying? Break them down. when he comes to the young ladies at the diner, uh, I love it because Bruce was essentially saying what I've been saying for like the last 2, 3 episodes, which is like, yo, look, I know y'all mad, but get it together. Cause straight up, yo, y'all got more important things to do. There's bigger fish to fry. There's folks out there that are dying, people that need your help. You guys are heroes. And you're the only people that they have to look up to that to look to for assistance. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. So we need you. You know what I'm saying? Not only regular people, you know what I'm saying? Even they might not admit it, but even the Justice League needs you. And I like how Batman came through and was like, yo, look, hey. And the only thing that I would have loved is if he added in a part where it's like, look, I know about keeping secrets. I know about lying to your team. And it's not all good. And I understand that. But look, bottom line is, y'all need each other. Y'all are way more stronger together than apart. And if anything happened while y'all apart, y'all ain't you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna get dusted. And the only thing that homie dropped mad knowledge on him, and then Starfire was on some did he mansplain? No, it's just regular explanation. A man or a woman could have said that. A man or a woman could have said, hey, get your stuff together. There's bigger fish to fry. What's past is in the past. Deal with right now. And right now, y'all need each other. Right now, y'all are family. Right now, y'all all y'all got. C and B, y'all all y'all got. So, I'm glad that Raven and Star are back together. As far as Donna, as far as Dawn, you know how I feel about Donna and Dawn encroaching on what I think is Starfire's screen time. You know what I'm saying? So you know how I feel about that. I'm like, yo, look, this is her screen time. She's the leading lady of this show. Y'all up in her way. But now we have 2 missions, which I think is cool. We got the mission to go get Dick Grayson, and then we got the mission to go. We got the mission to dang, I can't even think of it now. We got the mission to go get Gar and Connor. Hopefully Connor, because they just said Gar, so hopefully they're keeping Connor in mind. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about your boy. I know he's brand new, but don't forget about him. Dang. So I like the fact that we got 2 missions. Here's what I don't like about this episode, and what I don't like about approximately like the last 2.5 episodes. I feel like this show is dragging its feet to make 13 episodes. When I heard that there was going to be 13 episodes this season, I was excited. I was like, word, hey, the more the merrier. But not if we're going to have episodes that drag. I feel like these last 2 episodes could have been one. It seems like they're going the long way around the block to get to the point. But yes, we know, Dick Grayson has to, kind of like go through his purgatory, through his metamorphosis, and become the Nightwing that we know. But I think that there is a lot of filler in these episodes that we could have condensed. Like the whole part with Don driving and trying to throw away Hank's stuff. I don't care. I really don't care about you guys' relationship. I care in the sense of like, oh, cool, that's a relationship. You guys are cool, but I'm not interested in any drama. If you guys have drama, you are not the A storyline. You shouldn't be the A storyline. I don't want to see y'all singing karaoke. I'm not interested. But I do like you as far as a fixture in the universe that Titans is set in. You know what I'm saying? You provide history to the team. So I like that. But I do feel like this episode, these last 2 or 3 episodes have dragged their feet when they could have got to the point a lot faster. Even if it's not 13 episodes, maybe they should have just did 12. But I feel like they're stalling just to have a show. And that's not what I'm here for. But with that said, let's move on to your boy Robin. Or sorry, Dick Grayson. Dude, I said last time, your the pity party is over. Grow up. All right. There's things to do. These people need you. You and Star are the group. You and Star are the team. You and Star are the leaders. You are the mother and father, essentially, of this new crop of talent. You know that they're going to need you to help usher them into adulthood and also into another level of heroism. All right, straight up. Look, I, hey, all right, just stop it. All right, just stop it right now. Just stop it. I I know he has to go through his thing. You know what I'm saying? I know he got to. I know he got to go through his thing. But dang it, if it ain't getting annoying, seeing him cry over himself, stop it, man. Stand up. Your team needs you. Your city needs you. The world needs you. All right. Hey, look, Titans can't do it without you. You see, you was gone for what, 2 days? And the tower got stormed. People got beat up. They took Superboy. They took Garfield. Look, get on your job. You have an assignment, my brother. Well, I mean, he's not really a brother, but you know what I mean. Anyway, slide that to the side. Last thing I want to get into is the relationship with Rose and Jason Todd. Only to say this, I called it. I called it. I said way back, I think when I was with CKR, I said, yo, I wonder if they're going to do the Judas contract storyline, but just with Rose instead of Tara, and then with Jason Todd instead of Gar. And it looks like they're trying to slide that in there because it's a similar thing. You know, she gets entrenched with the team. You know, then she's like, I'm out. I don't want to be part of this no more. Then she's probably gonna get back part of it. You know what I'm saying? It seems Judas contract light. You know what I'm saying? But you never know. Maybe they don't want to go that far because they're thinking about really casting a Tara. But the storyline with Deathstroke, with Rose, with Jericho, since we know he's alive now, it changes a lot of the dynamics of where a Judas contract storyline sort of thing could go. Also, it changes a lot of stuff when it comes to Starfire. Like, will she even be around? Like, we see, like, old girl is trying to get back home to contest her sister who is ruining not even her life, just the planet that they're from. You know what I'm saying? So where will she fall? Where will she go? Because she went down this kind of like, she was just spiraling for a second until Batman got everybody together. Was like, look, get it together. And he just bounced. I love how Donna was like, did he just leave? He's like, yeah, I ain't got nothing else to say. Like, look, you guys are heroes. You guys love each other. Y'all having a spat now, but get over it. Suck it up. Be heroes. And then when y'all are done being heroes, then you can have a conversation about the truth and lies and keeping secrets and blah, blah, blah. But for now, put your suit on and get to work. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, look at Tower of Babel. When everybody found out that Batman had all this stuff to take people down, and what was it, like Vandal Savage or whatever, or Vandal Savage and Mirror Master and everybody, they all got together and got the plans and started taking out the Justice League. And then Batman had to be like, yo, this is actually, they stole my plans. You know, I had plans to take all y'all out. And they was mad about it. But yo, did they give up? Did they stop being Justice League? No, they was just like, look, hey, we gonna talk about this later. A very stern talking, but right now we got to squad up and be heroes. So, yo, you know I'm down anytime to talk over how people be shady. But right now we got bigger fish to fry. So seeing where Star is at with Tamaran, and then also being here on Earth, I think it's good for her to have a place with Raven to help usher her while to help keep her mind off of the craziness for right now. Especially since we know that Jericho is still here and that Jericho is probably not the same Jericho that we remember. I'm going to just say that straight up. He's probably not the same, not the same guy we remember. So guys, with that said, holla at me. I'm gonna holla at you. Down in them comments, let's talk about Titans. What are we gonna do with Jericho once he leaves his father's body? Um, what are we gonna do with Blackfire if she decides to come to Earth? What are we gonna do with Raven and her father because he's not dead? What are we gonna do with Rose now? Like where's Rose at? What happens with Rose? She clearly put out a challenge to her father slash brother. She don't know, but her father. Um, where does that leave them? And also, where do the two missions fall in these last what 3 episodes? 2 episodes, sorry, 2 episodes. Got 12 and 13. So guys, before I get out of here, thank you for rolling through. Of course, give a shout out to Geek Fine Art for the artist sponsored wall. Big shout out to Patreon supporters like Enrique Carrion, Tim I, Thought Crimes. Big love to y'all. Also, big shout out to Little Miss Chocolate, Alan Lewis, Max Evans. Oh boy. Big shout out to Arcatron and to, of course, KURO Brand for coming through with the dope hats. Always cool to get fresh gear. Always cool for that. And you know they help us pay them bills. Lastly, big shout out to the Megan Show. What up, Megan? Thank you for sliding through. Thank you for dropping some comments. Much, much love. So from us to you here at NERDSoul, we're just saying peace, 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 peace. Oh, peace, 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 peace. Come on, a NERDSoul said peace, 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 peace. What peace? Come on, peace. Yeah, peace, 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 peace. To the right now, peace. Come on, to peace. Come on. I said peace. What? Don't stop. Said peace. Come on. I said peace. What? I said peace. Come on. I said a peace. A peace. Peace. Don't stop. Come on. I said peace.